Untethered, and I'm Wesley Green, where we live stream the world. And today we're live streaming a park hike, guys. And but a lot of fun. I just got to say, but I'm there right now, and the reason you're not seeing me or like any of it is well, I can see that rather than my face. You'll see later. Today I'm Wesley Green, and today I've got Erica Baker. Hi guys, how you guys doing?
Hey, you're a little bit crunchy.
Well, I didn't hear when I said, can you guys introduce the show? You can mute me if you like.
We can kind of hear you, so I think that was okay. It's just, I don't know if it's the same for Erica, but like on my screen, it's just like a series of still images seem to be being played in order. It looks like
isn't that just him on like, oh wait, there was a person. Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that. It feels like a Rorschach test is being flashed.
Well, I get some of the views, get some of them.
But mostly it's Forest, I'm going to say, for the Rorschach test. Okay, there we go.
That's important. I guess I could have started facing me.
There we go. That's
pretty good views here.
Yeah.
This is we're already at the reservoir. I think I'm figuring that out now. Yeah, so this is the reservoir. I'm not sure. This is the main one for home company.
What? Very quiet.
Again, if the noise is too much, feel free to mute me.
Whoa.
I think that sounds just the bus. Like,
yeah. It sounds like a giant robot wasp is nearby there. Well,
well, we've got a few minutes, guys. I mean, can you hear me now?
High Island Reservoir. Only the highest of islands.
You guys know what a high island is?
No. Assuming it's an island that's above sea
level. What I read
level.
is that it just means it's volcanic.
oh.
Oh. If the island wasn't above sea level, it wouldn't be an island at all. It'd be underwater. Uh-oh, here's Charlie Baker. Yes, Wesley has gained super speed powers and is just running past everybody. Wesley's gonna we weren't gonna announce this until the end of the stream, but Wesley is going to be the new Flash for the DC movies. James Gunn contacted him earlier this week.
That'd be a suitable replacement.
Well, yeah.
Oh my God, better than Ezra.
Almost spat out my Mountain Dew. That joke. I was just taking a drink when you said that, Erica.
I mean, I think that only like 90s people might know that that's a freaking band. Better than Ezra. And I saw him in concert at the 99X Big Day Out. Or maybe Lollapalooza. Who knows?
They were a top.
remember all those words trigger them.
The what?
I think he said that words trigger memories, but it sounded like he might be composing a poem. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not saying much because you guys can't hear me. The connection is actually very good, but it's just the noise on the bus goes round and round.
Well, it's yeah. That's all right.
We'll be there in a few minutes. You guys are gonna continue to chat. I'll just show lovely pictures along the way. Series of film pictures.
I was gonna start chatting, but I had like 3 grapes in my mouth because I'm a fatty that was like chewing a bunch. How you been, Scott?
Look at that. Up on the move again. Oh dear, it's Bigfoot footage. It's the Patterson film. I'm doing all right. Everything's okay. How about you?
Good. Tonight it is good. Oh, now we're looking down. It really feels like Wesley's tumbling.
He's just doing gymnastics all the way up. He's doing one of those. You guys ever see like the people who will do like the Legend of Zelda speed runs where they just like roll constantly? You ever see any of those?
Was that what Wesley's doing?
Charlie Baker, you ever see any of those on it's for Ocarina of Time where instead of just running across the big areas of Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, they'll just roll constantly? That's what it feels like is happening with this camera right now. He's just rolling constantly across the Island Reservoir. In case you, the audience, is illiterate, the High Island Reservoir is located in the far southeastern part of the Sai Kung Peninsula and was opened in 1978, helping to alleviate water shortage problemos in Hong Kong. Its water capacity is approximately 273 million cubic meters. The area it occupies was originally the Kwong Moon Channel, which separated High Island from the Sai Kung Peninsula. There we are. Yes.
Eric, if you can hear me, you would update Scott on my
Oh, wait, what?
My whole life has been leading up to this moment where I can defeat Ganondorf in the Chinese High Island Reservoir. I've been training for this my whole life.
Oh, good. It's going to be important for you.
Yeah, it's an important night. Clearly. Yeah, so what's going on?
With what?
I don't know, whatever Wesley was talking about.
I couldn't hear him.
Oh, I think he wants you to update everyone on his status as far as.
Oh my God, Charles Schwab can suck a big one. Or they could suck anything, as long as it's unpleasant. Really, actually. They're holding his money, but he is fortunate to have connections. Like Wesley is the mob, but Southeast Asian style with a little bit of China thrown in, I guess.
That's called the Yakuza.
What?
It's the Yakuza. Yakuza. I don't know
how. That's in Japan, right?
I believe it's I think that's Chinese.
No.
Don't know. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
But he is still awaiting the visa because there was a little mistake with something on the end of the school, not Wesley. Wesley's got all his stuff done, and it's going to take a little bit longer to get out, but it's still looking good. It just looks like a lot of bureaucracy and him being in Hong Kong for another, like, maybe week.
Oh, well.
But he will be safe and secure, and the school sent him the money for this next week. So, I'm telling you, the school knows he's a coming. That's what I'm saying. So.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Dear.
Charlie means me.
This is the highway to the danger zone.
Could not feel.
Well, that sounds like it's going to work out then. With Wesley's visa stuff, not the Yakuza.
I mean, it's looking really promising, and I mean, obviously, we're not going to say anything definite, but I mean, everything's done. All the papers are done. The school's got everything back in, or has sent it back out with the right address on it, and I guess it's just a matter of them approving it. The powers that be, not the school. Pretty sure if the school could approve it, they would have had him over there years ago.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the update on the visa drama. You're caught up. What else?
Looks like we're doing a slow chase now.
Is OJ on that bus? I mean, I'm not sure what OJ would be doing in Hong Kong, but then again, it's not any of my business, is it? It's OJ business.
You guys are doing great, by the way.
Oh, thank you. It's chase music. Charlie Baker.
Is there any chase music on?
I don't want to offend you because you're a great person, but if this is an intense chase for you, I don't know.
You gotta get
like
more
watch a fast. I never thought I'd say this, but watch a Fast and Furious movie or something. I mean,
only watch Tokyo Drift. It's the best one.
Okay, there you go. Recommendation. I don't know anything about them except they have like cars in them. I don't know. Watch a movie with Steve McQueen.
Yes.
They had some 70s were a place for awesome car chases, or any episode of Dukes of Hazzard.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
anything can be intense if you have the right music. That is also true. The soundtrack is important.
Now cue yakety sax.
That's see, now it's a wacky car chase. Oh, what is that?
Love that.
What is that?
Outhouse.
Oh, a solar powered outhouse?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess maybe the electricity powers the bidet. I don't know. Speaking of long-running movie franchises,
Woo.
we're coming out with another Transformers movie.
All right. Well,
Yeah, with the beast.
let me apologize that we started on the bus, but I got to the last bus connection with plenty of time, and but there were just so many people waiting that I didn't get on that bus. So it took an extra 20 minutes. Sorry, guys.
Oh, that's all right.
I'm not used to seeing this many people since you've been in Saipan.
I was just about to say before, you won't even believe this is Hong Kong because it's so isolated and there's nobody there. Obviously, I was wrong about that. So that's the reservoir over on that side that we've been riding along for. You probably don't need to look at it anymore. That's 15 minutes of it. This is the dam. Now, actually, from what you read earlier, you were describing, I don't know if you were like internalizing this just amazed me, but what we're standing on right here used to be High Island. I guess it still is High Island. And over on this side, this is the reservoir side, you can see on the left side of the screen, that's High Island, right? And then over here is the peninsula. And this channel between was, you read the name of it, Scott. Do you remember what it was?
Something with the word "psi" in it.
Maybe. All right, very good. So that's what the name of it was. But you can see, I don't know if you can see off in the distance. I'm going to zoom for you. This just blows my mind, guys. And maybe you're not as amazed, but you can see the other dam, right? So there's a dam on that end, and the one we're standing on, and they were put between at each end of the channel, and to form the reservoir. So what you're looking at is what got backed up between the two dams. I just find that amazing. Are you guys grasping what I'm saying? Are you picking up on the laying down?
Yes.
Did the annoying noise from the bus stop?
Yes.
Yes.
And then another one started. But I'll shut up soon.
Oh. As Dan said, you're a big fine waterway. Why don't you back that thing up?
I'm just gonna walk. I can't read.
Wait, what's that right there?
What is this?
Looks like a new age hair dryer, but giant.
Yeah.
It looks like packing material.
It looks like a giant Allen wrench that actually turns the dam on and off.
Oh, it's a memorial, guys.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
I feel bad now. Well, who is it a memorial to?
The people who died building the dam.
Oh, Wow. Well, I feel like an asshole.
I'm just stay quiet. I was laughing. Well, I'll tell you what it is. You're mentioning the funny shape, or maybe I'll show you when we get down there. And you may still say, why is that like that? And I don't have full explanation, but you can't see them here. We'll see when we get down there.
Okay.
Okay. Wow, this episode's an emotional roller coaster already.
It sure is.
Let's head out.
That's what you tune in for. Intense chase scenes, and then jokes, and then a memorial.
So what's the temperature
Chinese
out there?
workers.
It's around 20 degrees. It may be a little over by now. It was 19 when I left our hotel.
Oddly enough, it's only a little bit warmer than that in Fahrenheit here.
Oh,
yeah,
that's a big difference. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take the adventurous route. We're just going to tumble down the side of the cement.
I don't know.
Oh.
That's a good idea. Come back for our next episode in which Wesley samples the local hospitals.
Oh, who's done that before in Vietnam?
I have. It's true. I'm not eager to. So, guys, since we're going to be here another week, I was going to put a couple more episodes on. There's really only a couple more things I want to do in Hong Kong that don't require money. And then we can come back to some future day. Do a couple things that did require money. You guys up for a couple more next week? And then we'll commit.
Yes.
It depends on my availability.
There?
I know. Also, I don't really know what the time is. What did you say, Erica?
No, I said, what are things that require money there? But like chunk change kind of money versus, that cable lip thing where that woman was trying to screw you out of like a bunch of money.
Right. Well, there is.
Not the one in Seoul. That was a pretty reasonably priced, that cable car.
Yeah, that one wasn't bad. It was not a bad deal.
Yeah.
Oh, but what was I thinking? Oh, well, you can take with the junk. Although it's called like a sunbed or something like that. I can't get on this thing. Those people have broken the rules.
Oh.
To get down there.
Oh.
Oh, well, it is actually okay. Do it.
I mean.
Oh my God. Are you walking over there?
Mm-hmm.
Wesley's like, I'm a rebel. I'm breaking the damn rules too.
Well, this doesn't seem like a good idea, but okay.
Looks like it's almost going to be a fall, a tumble.
Yeah, every step feels that way because it's very steep.
Oh. This idea is getting better and better.
Well, I take it back. Now it sounds like a terrific idea. They want you to do it. The old rusty gate up there with the lock and the barbed wire.
You're right. They're just asking for you to walk down.
You guys were asking for it.
I saw. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Have you ever watched those like mountain biking videos where there's like a wooden platform that goes down, declines down the side of a mountain, and it's it's like a competition thing where the mountain bikers get on it and ride down. You ever seen that? I mean, it looks like a video game, but they really are doing it.
No, that sounds like an extreme sport.
It is an extreme sport.
It's too exciting for me.
Well, this is as close as I could come, like steep stairs. It feels the same to me. It's just as exciting.
I saw a report on ABC talking about the new version of ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Which is an AI.
Right.
Well, they weren't trying to make it sound that way, but that's how.
Thank you. Skate or die reference. Or any skateboarding reference, I'm guessing. Charlie said they're going to goofy foot all over that rail.
Right.
Oh.
I don't know the names of the skateboard tricks.
I only know Goofy Foot because it's the only way I can play Skate or Die.
Now, why is that the only way you can play?
My brain wouldn't process skating with the character the other way.
Just the character was a
Really?
Goofy Foot? I don't know.
I mean, because Goofy Foot is like leading off with, here, wait, let me look it up again.
Oh, okay.
I swear to God, I've looked this up a million times and I still don't remember. There are two stances. There's regular and goofy. Goofy footers skate with their right foot at the front of the board and push with their left. I had to do it that way because that's how I would skate. And that's how I'm looking at it on the game. So that's how.
Oh,
wow.
I couldn't do it the other way. I kept falling down the other way.
You must have been playing a later version than I don't remember anything that complex in the Nintendo.
No, it was like
version.
1989, right? Something like that. Like,
yeah, sure. Yeah, I guess so. The original NES.
But I mean, I did play it a lot. So, maybe you didn't notice the goofy, but I had to notice the goofy because I couldn't do regular.
I did it all for the goofy.
I had a Batman game that, for whatever reason, my controller would only work in airplane controls.
I remember
I got used to playing it that way. Oh, really? So it wasn't just me?
No, I remember playing it at your house, I think.
Oh. Okay.
Oh my God, I remember playing a NASCAR racing game with Wesley at your house, Scott. We were sitting in some chairs in the center of your living room right in front of the TV, and we were just laser focused on just going.
As is required for NASCAR.
And I wasn't even under the influence of anything. I was just having fun.
I was under the influence of fun.
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember that Batman game. That Batman game was sick for the time. I mean, it was great.
What year was that?
It was right at. It was right around the time the movie came out, so that would have been '89, I think.
Oh, wow.
Because they came out with a
still the best
sequel that was called The Return of the Joker.
Oh, the game sequel.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay. You're in the movie.
Yeah, the Batman movie came out in '89, I think. So. Charlie says Goofy Foot is apparently the real term for it.
Yeah, definitely they were.
That is the game. That is
the real term for what?
For skating in a way that is
Goofy,
not conformative to the norms.
It's you lead with your right and you push with your left foot, but I guess other people regularly lead with their left and push with their right. My brain said no.
Is that just Being left-handed?
But it's feet.
But it's
Yes.
feet.
Left-footed. Now, how can we crawl down and get in there? That looks really cool.
Oh.
Well, that sounds like a horror movie waiting to happen.
It
Let's
looks
do
like
it.
one too. It also might look like a police record waiting to happen.
No shit. Don't get locked up in Hong Kong.
I love Hong Kong so much. I decided to say, hey, I'd be fed and housed until my visa comes through.
We caught this American trying to. We got this American trying to film sensitive areas of closed off areas of our reservoirs.
I bet
Nothing
you those
suspicious
people went
there.
Everybody
Everything's
already
on-
broke the rules, went
Yeah,
down the
yeah.
stairs, go on in. There you go.
No, they didn't go there.
Charlie Baker confirms that
bypassed.
Goofy is left-handed for feet.
So I guess I'm right-handed with my feet because I can't lead with my left and push with my right. I have to lead with my right, push with my left. Unless I'm left-footed but right-handed. Well, I'm ambidextrous.
Push it real good.
You guys looking at this picture? I'm showing a picture here of what it looks like before.
Are you guys even looking at this picture that I'm showing? What was the picture of? Show us again.
Oh,
It was the waterway
That's
before
like
the
10
dam
minutes.
got there.
yes, it was the one. It was that big fine waterway. There you go.
It's got a
Which
big
is
red
now
line.
dammed up.
Wow.
Maybe that's the fault. What is it? Oh yeah, that's a major fault.
Whose fault is it?
Hong Kong's, I guess now. Mother Nature. All right, off we go.
Charlie Baker says, I'm no-footed. I think if I get on a skateboard, I'm going to do the die part of skate or die. I don't think that's necessarily true. And a newcomer,
Severe
Geeter
injury.
McGeeter,
Oh my God, he's here.
says hi.
Hello.
Hi,
Geeter
Geeter
McGeeter.
McGeeter. Welcome aboard.
We're at Sai Kung East Country Park. Okay. Time to go.
It does look like a broken bone waiting to happen, Charlie Baker. That's all I'm saying.
Skating.
No, this landscape.
Yeah.
Oh. You guys still can't see where the monument was up yet, can you?
Mm-mm.
Okay. We'll see it in a minute.
No, will you
up
tell us?
I
He's
mean, I
gonna
don't
wait
know
till-
that I didn't think I can really tell you. Hi.
He's
I
going to
can
wait
show
till the
you.
very end and tell us. Did
Surprise!
you find the hidden image? Did you find where Orko was hiding in this episode? Y'all remember that from like the He-Man cartoons, right? Like
Yes.
it was Orko and the He-Man ones in that little owl butterfly eared thing in the She-Ra cartoons.
Oh.
Did you find where Orko or whatever that thing's name was hiding this episode? Here's where they were.
I don't remember that.
It happened.
I watched a lot of He-Man when I was a kid. Surprised I don't remember it.
I did too. I had a bunch. I guess I still got a bunch of the toys. He-Man's was awesome.
Ooh, do you have Battle Cat?
I
had
still have Battle Cat. Yeah.
I
And
always
Pant-
wanted that, and I didn't get it. And my friend VJ got it, and I was so jealous of him.
I think Pant
VJ.
it's Panther. Panther was the big purple cat that Skeletor had, and Panthro was the Thundercat's character.
Yes.
I wonder. Oh, that's right. I wonder if VJ middle name also started with J, and he just doesn't include it in the initials because, you know,
It would be BJJ.
it would be.
So All right, I guess I had to say the obvious for people out there who didn't get it, I suppose. Good job.
Oh no, I was hoping you would.
Oh, I'm a comedy genius.
I don't like.
That's good because
I don't like
I
having.
did. His name's Victor James.
You did.
I don't know.
Victor Julio James.
Julio.
Victor Von Doom. Oh, that's someone else. But the Panther figure had like a soft, like velvet all over the whole part of it, the whole skin. You know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The Battle Cat didn't.
Copper
No,
Dam.
that was just straight up plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at the Copper Dam, a bulwark against waves. East Dam of High Island Reservoir has adopted a unique two-tier structure. The wave side of the main dam is reinforced with a coffer dam made up of more than 7,000 interlocking wave-breaking blocks, ensuring adequate defense against wave erosion. The wave-breaking block was first developed by engineers in South Africa more than 70 years ago. The shape and interlocking placement of the blocks allows them to dissipate and absorb wave energy. This design is widely used in seawalls, typhoon shelters, as well as reclamation and artificial coral reef projects. Okay, here we go. Moving along. I don't think I had anything in there about this, and I don't know really what to say about it, except these are the, as far as I understand, these are the reasons that this has a UNESCO rating and listing.
World Heritage Site?
Whatever you call it. Yeah. Not a heritage site, it's sorry.
Oh, is this the UNESCO Global Geopark?
Explanation here.
Global Geopark?
Yeah.
Oh.
Global Geopark.
Subterranean,
a natural record of magmatic activity.
Magmatic.
Subterranean magma invaded along continuous cracks in the rock. When it cooled down and solidified, it formed various types of platy rock. Platy rock mass shown here, even in thickness and standing almost upright, is called a dike. Traversing a group of buckling rock columns, this dark gray basalt dike provides a log of the volcanic activities and earth movement throughout Hong Kong's geological history. It is a precious geological record. Precious dike.
It's a precious dike. At the same time.
A landmark produced by an exogenous force.
By what? An erogenous force?
Maybe.
This landmark was produced by an erogenous force.
We would be kicked out of class for this.
I feel like I have been.
I did. I got in trouble for laughing at tit when I was little. And I'm like, whatever, lady, it's funny. Tit is funny.
What?
Like she was reading some farm book to us in the first grade, and she was like, and the babies suckled on her tit, and I went, she's like, that's funny. And I was like, oh, what's funny,
Tit.
Erica? And I said, tit, because tit's funny. I mean, what the whatever.
This is a vivid example of nature's superlative artisanship. Sorry,
I agree.
My opinion. And yes, tit is funny. Especially if you're saying it to kids. You know some kids gonna laugh at that. Come on.
Yes.
Also, in that context, wouldn't it be pronounced teat?
Teat, right. Should she have said teat? Maybe she did, and Erica just like remembers that it's tick. Funnier that way.
Yeah, and it does make a better story.
No, she said
Yeah,
tit.
I like
that book said tit.
That's fair. I mean, that's fair.
No, she said tit.
You're the only one who was
I wish
there.
I'm gonna get in touch with Miss Brooks from
I don't know.
from the
Wasn't
first
there.
grade. I'm gonna be like, dude, why did you read a book? Yeah, it said tit, and that's And I was like, okay.
It was on there. I got to say, I remember hearing teach as a kid and thinking, yeah, that's not covering it up, really. You're still saying tit. You're just pronouncing it a little different. Oh my God! You guys want to know the secret of the hexagonal rock columns?
Yes.
Yeah. Is it?
Well,
more
here
like
it
the
is.
secret ooze?
There's a lot of pictures involved and a lot of explanation.
Well, I don't know. There's some diagrams and shit. I don't know.
That's how it happened, guys. Take that in. I ain't reading all of it.
Here it is. Here's some science crap. I don't know. Geology. Whatever. Look it up on your own. Wikipedia.
Watch all this video that shit. And you'll know. Then you will know.
We should,
I mean, I just feel like, is this really worth a UNESCO geopark?
Well, I think so. Maybe it's some kind of unique formation. You know, maybe this doesn't happen every day.
I mean, it could. I wouldn't notice it.
Well, I guess not.
I mean, from an aerial view, it looks pretty cool, actually. And I mean,
yeah, pretty cool. I mean, I don't want to totally trash it. It's not awful, but it just seems like UNESCO coming in with their
their labels and their plaques.
Yeah. So it's like, woo, it's the best. It's like World Geopark. Really? World Geopark? Maybe they should come up with like a local geopark.
Oh, wait, there were some words here. Wait, let me go back to that first page. Wait.
There were words.
It's early Cretaceous Rhyolitic. Oh, come on, you buttholes with your stupid flashy webpage, UNESCO. Thank you. Early Cretaceous Rhyolitic columnar rock formation. Early Cretaceous Rhyolitic columnar rock formation.
Yeah, UNESCO, you butthole. Stop trying to preserve
Don't
world
talk
history and shit.
No, world history, I'm good with that.
There's some cool stuff around right where you're at.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of walking.
We're going to walk up to the top of the hill. And you guys recognize anything yet?
I mean, my general surroundings, thankfully.
Oh,
good.
Come on.
Oh, it's
look at all those.
Oh my gosh. It's those wave breaking rocks we read about earlier.
Right. And
it's also the
nothing.
The blue memorial.
Right. Yes, exactly. That's what this is. So that's what that is. They put one of them up there, made it into a memorial. And the rest of these here are just here to break those waves. I don't really know why you have to have a crazy shape to break the waves. I guess it must work.
I bet that little plaque back there has some kind of a description of why those work versus something else.
Yeah,
we'll
UNESCO out here trying to teach people stuff.
Huh. See if it has any.
Oh, look, there's the sign. It's right here where these people are trying to take a picture.
Look, Wesley, that's a warning.
It must mean something.
That's the thing Charlie Baker's been trying to warn us about this whole time. Falling to your doom. But not your Victor Von Doom. Wesley's beeping. I think he's become some sort of robot.
Oh, not a robot. Uh-oh.
Oh.
So it is.
What? And so it is. Well,
That's the last thing you heard.
Oh my gosh. I was looking up to see if I could find something else about those wave breaking rocks. And it's like, oh, hexagonal rock columns at close range. See these. Then news. Man 60 years old, posing for photo, falls 20 feet from Cyclone Dam.
Oh my God.
oh God.
Yep. So
Like 20 feet? Where the hell was he? He just fell 20 feet.
I mean, I don't know.
That's more than 20 feet over there.
Let's see. Well,
Over there. An
oh,
accident happened over there.
I like the snarkiness of this. Lamb, a man with impressive commitment to capturing a good photo of himself, decided to ignore warning signs and climb onto the tetrapod boulders.
Yeah.
Tetrapod.
Oh, okay. That's what the 20 feet came from.
Tetrapods. That sounds like an enemy in a video game. Like like somebody just like heard that word and they're like, that sounds really cool. And nobody's really going to know what it means. I'm going to use that as the name for this enemy in this new Gears of War video game. I don't know.
You guys ever seen a fault?
I'm constantly looking inward at my own faults.
Well,
Introspection.
good. But
No.
rock faults are even better. I mean, look along and you can see it's pretty much the same, kind of formation, the hexagonal rock thing. That way and that way. And then right here in the middle, if you notice, almost like it was inserted, there's this column of, it looks like crushed up rock. That's the nothing in between.
And this is naturally occurring there?
Yes, it is. They did not insert this.
I mean, obviously, this is not like the you're going horizontal instead of vertical with the rock strata to look at history, obviously, but it's not like it's the historical geological record. That wouldn't. I'm just saying that wouldn't account for the difference in the rock being different. I don't know what I'm saying.
There's two large areas of bedrock here. Between them is a little crushed up part that's not part of either one of them.
Yeah.
That's the fault.
Yeah, but
that's the what?
Bedrock. I was just making a bedrock jump.
Yeah, bedrock. You got it.
Speaking of that, I hear they're going to try to do some kind of like bedrock TV series based on the Flintstones. I'm sure this will be a huge success.
Oh, yes.
And because that's exactly what I wanted, was some kind of realistic reimagining.
It's going to be live action.
I believe so. Yes, it's the Flintstones, where cavemen live with dinosaurs and woolly mammoths and all this sort of thing. So realistic.
Yeah.
Those movies, those were just gems too. I'm sure the series will be even better.
I mean, I'm sure it'll be like a dark, gritty reboot,
Oh, God. The Flintstones by David Bruckner. Ching, ching.
Erica, have I ever? I know I've shared with you my idea for a new dark, gritty Flintstones Jetsons movie, right?
No.
No, I know you've read it. You may not. I don't think you remember. You must not remember it, but I know I've sent it to you because I feel like we have anyway.
Oh, I would have remembered that one.
So, well, I won't go into it here. It's not. But I have an idea where you could do it.
Oh, you need to send me that. One of the last things I read from you was it's like, I don't want to say it was like was it futuristic or was it just another world?
Who can say?
It was Aegis. That was one of them.
Oh, yes. Gosh, I haven't worked on that in forever. Yeah, that was my that was me thinking that there was so much political crap going on that the X-Men could be talking about that they apparently weren't talking about. That I was like, well, fine, I'll just write these stories my dang self, and that's what I was trying to do.
Oh, okay. So because I had a dystopian feel of it or something, or somebody, I can't remember what was going on because somebody was traveling across somewhere and was like, man, I need to read the rest of this. But then you're like, no, there are things going on. And then like I'm just watching how these people are walking in front of you because it's
This looks exhausting.
For real. Oh, look like Wesley was going to push the ladies over.
Get out of my way! I gotta get up here.
I would die. I would die there. At least it's a good time.
I'll send that to you. I'll send that footsteps to you later.
I hope in your reboot that George rips off Spacely for being such an asshole.
No, I don't think Mr. Spacely's in it very much.
You okay, Wesley?
Uh-oh.
Hogari's wet.
Yes.
I got it earlier. And I knew it was cold, nice and cold. I knew not to drink it. Thank goodness. Okay. Are you guys looking at anything?
Just what you're showing us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not looking at the screen.
Oh. We see it's kind of an overlook of the dam you were just on and the way beyond.
As much as I walk, you would think, are they ready for this? Just a slight incline really changes everything.
It's true.
I should mention to you guys that this sort of thing is like all over Hong Kong. This is probably the biggest single park, and we are way off from the city. I was telling Eric it took 2 hours to get here on the bus. That's why I wasn't able to time it exactly right. So it's a long ways out. And I think one thing that shows how much bigger Hong Kong is than I think people think. You know, they think Central, maybe Kowloon, and they're like, that must be it, right? But no, it's really big. Really big area.
What do you mean by this is the kind of thing that's all over Hong Kong?
Park. They conserve a lot of space, open space. One of the reasons the city is so dense is because they have preserved a lot of open space. I would say they've done a lot better at that than Singapore has. Hong Kong is bigger than Singapore, though. But yeah, there's a lot of parts of Hong Kong that are like this, just conserved open space, non-developed, and it makes it nice. It's always something you can go do.
Yeah.
I think Hong Kongers like it that way.
Now there's a van.
Yeah.
The Wu Oi Christian Center.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yep. That's one other thing that's different between here and the mainland.
Christianity.
Yes. Make sure I didn't drop anything. Okay. Oh, that's the bathroom line. Wow.
Go in the reservoir. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Can't see any problem with that. Take off. I mean, I don't actually have to go. I was noticing what a long line it was.
Or you could go to that solar porta potty.
Right.
Yes, solar powered porta potty.
Let the sun drag it out of me.
Through what, like evaporation? Might take a while.
I'm kind of already on that. Got that going now.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. There's a storage shed.
Yep. Welcome to the storage shed. Where all your dreams will come true if you need to store something. And that's all your dreams are about.
Everybody
double
hats out there. I love everybody in their little hats.
Everybody is wearing a hat. You're right.
Yeah, everybody seems really like conscious of like sun damage. Like there's a lot of people with hats. There's a lot of people with umbrellas.
Yep. Yeah, that's like, very common.
I don't want that sunscreen. It's got those forever chemicals in it. No, thank you.
Well, maybe darker skin is not usually valued around Asia. I don't want to speak for Hong Kongers, but it's definitely a thing in mainland China.
Well, I just thought they didn't want sun cancer or skin cancer.
Well, that's also a good benefit to keeping the sun off of you.
Yes.
I'm trying not to lose my Saipan tan too quickly. I'm okay like I am. We're walking real slow, and I'm okay with that. I'm sure we'll pick it up in a minute, but whew, just the incline. That was, I mean, I walked farther than that yesterday, just exploring the North Shore of Hong Kong Island. A lot farther than that. I never got tired, but boy, just a little bit of incline, and you're like, whoa, there I am. Do you guys notice how low the reservoir is? Can you see that?
Well, yeah, kind of, but I also knew that I didn't really have anything to compare it to, so
Yeah.
But it does look a little.
Well, I mean, you can tell by the shoreline. That's why I'm not sure if you can see it clearly enough, but the distance between the green and the blue is quite a lot. But I'm not in charge of that, so okay, moving along. We're going to go over this hill, and there's going to be a beach. I believe that's a great place to wrap it up. What do you guys think?
That's fine, especially if you're worn out. I mean,
Right.
Oh my God! I mean, if there had been benches back there, we'd be sitting right now. If there's a thing I can sit on, it's on a bench. Yeah, we're gonna put a little rest on that. La, la, la. No. Okay. Hey guys, how you doing?
okay.
Well, I like to kill me. I don't know if we're going to get to any of these other points in the park. I put a lot on here thinking I was going to do a 6-hour walk and we were really going to go for it. And after that 37-hour flight, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. So I've now got a bunch of like half an hour to do it. Although we're an hour already. Because,
I wouldn't even do that after like 10 hours of sleep and fully hydrated and perfectly.
Yeah, no.
You guys ever gonna come back to the screen? Are you ever gonna see your videos?
No.
You don't. Oh, you're not.
No.
I don't know, maybe. I'd have to clean up in here a little bit first, I think. My room is a mess. I mean,
Oh,
my,
you did this at your
my
studio.
vast studio.
Excellent. Oh, yeah, I noticed Facebook is streaming today. Hi, Facebook. For like a week, last week, it wouldn't connect to any episode. I don't know how much we're going to do next week. You know, I got to say, but between the visa office keeping my passport and the assholes at Charles Schwab keeping my money, I don't know how I'm going to make it next week. I really don't. I can't even feel like I can't even pick up money now. If someone Western Union me money, I can't pick it up. You don't have the passport.
Oh, and now that we're on here, so they said that you can't have a lease agreement. That won't be proof enough. That they need you to have a bill. Are they aware that some people don't have bills in their names at all and that they just pay rent?
I mean, I suspect they are aware that's part of their plan to steal poor people's money. And Charles Schwab are crooks. I mean, look, I actually don't want to like single them out because the whole U.S. banking industry is like this, but they have been especially bad, just surprisingly. And I knew it before I went in, but I thought, you know, I'll just make a little checking account and I'll get by. I don't have to deal with them a whole bunch. Man, they got that money and they're like, we ain't giving you nothing back.
Bitches shouldn't have taken your money unless they were going to verify your address first.
Well,
that was the case.
Exactly right. They take your money and then they put it on lockdown and go, prove to us the thing you never said was true. And I'm like, I'm not living in the United States. Why would I have any of the things that you just rattled off? That I don't have that stuff. And then they're like, well, we can transfer it out, but it has to be, a brokerage account. I was like, why would I have a brokerage account? I have $500 in a checking account. Obviously, I don't have a brokerage account. And they said, well, it's got to be an account in your name. I said, well, great. I can get a friend, put my name on their checking account, send the money to them, and, then they can get the money to me. And they said, no, that's not good enough. Then there'll be two names in the account. We can't do that. I called them several times and just cussed them out every time last night. And I will do it again. It may not help at all, but it's making me feel better. That's just crooked. They just took the money and then they went, well, we're not giving it back.
How else are you supposed to verify who you are then? They already opened up the fucking account in your name,
and
they
took the money.
Yeah.
Well, I told them to put it back in I funded it through PayPal. I said, put it back in PayPal. And then, you can just put it back where it came from. There can't be anything, insecure about that. No, that's not good enough. It's not a good enough account.
Wait a minute. Contact PayPal. Contact PayPal to try and get the money back through PayPal.
I mean, I've already initiated a transfer through PayPal, but the bank's not going to let it go. They're not going to turn loose of that money.
Right, but I mean, since PayPal sent it out for you, since you transferred it with PayPal, just file a complaint and get the money back through into PayPal. If they
there's the PayPal thing is supposed to go through on Monday. So if it doesn't go through on Monday, then I'll do the complaint.
Yes.
But this is all still going to take, a long time to get the money back. It's just
right.
Obviously, it's not going to help for this.
Oh.
And then we got the what was I saying? The school. The school has been trying to help, but I just can't use WeChat or Alipay here because I'm not Chinese. Only someone with a Chinese ID card is allowed to use those outside of China. I don't know why. So those, I can't get any money out of those, and I can't spend money with them. If I could just use the money in those accounts to pay like for things at stores and restaurants, then I'd be good. But alas, that's not working either. So, I mean, honestly, yes, sir. What? Sorry.
I wonder how much of the trouble you're having is because Charles Schwab lost a bunch of money in the Silicon Valley Bank that just collapsed.
I'm glad you mentioned that because it did seem suspicious, right? Like every time I came up with some way that we could solve the problem, they're like, oh, yeah, well, can't do that neither. No, can't do that. And then I also talked to several people this week. Maybe they weren't lying. That said, oh, yeah, sure, you can do it. Here, I'll send you the form. And that's why half the week I thought the money was coming because they sent me the form for the transfer and I filled it out and sent it. And they even like called back to contact me and say, oh, well, you know, this thing is, we may have to end early. This thing you filled out isn't quite correct, so we got to correct it. And I'm like, okay, you know, make corrections and great. And it seemed like the money was on the way. And then they sent an email. It's like, psych, nah, we ain't giving you nothing. I feel like Charles Schwab is going tits up, and they're just scrambling to try and like not give people back their money if they can just figure out some possible way to do it. But at this point, I mean, I hope it does go tits up. They screwed me. I hope they go under.
Well, I mean, if they do, if you've got, I mean, the FDIC, if it's a deposit account, will.
I think that it's a checking account. Now, the brokerage accounts the FDIC does not cover, but I didn't have anything in a account.
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, I would think a regular checking account would also be covered by FDIC, but I don't know.
Should be. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is like these banking corporations get to just change the rules however they want. So I don't know for sure that I'm insured in any way. But
I mean, I've heard on the news
maybe.
that the stuff with the Silicon Valley Bank that people who have lost money because that bank folded will be getting it back through FDIC insurance. I heard that on the news.
Right.
So they're not regular folk are not completely screwed, but people that had deposits in there in excess of $250,000, like businesses, etc., are not getting all of it back. Right. And that was some of the concern for the larger economy.
Right. Yeah.
But
well, if Charles Schwab does go down, man, that's a big hit to the economy.
Oh, they haven't got all their money there. I don't know that they're in danger of that, but I know they had a decent amount, and I'm wondering if some of the problems you're having aren't trickle down from that. They're probably. That's what I'm wondering. They're probably being watched like a hawk at this point by the government.
Maybe. Yeah, the government wants to make sure I do not get my $500.
No,
that's the most important thing.
No, that's not what I meant.
I mean, you're probably right. If there's some rule that allows them to not give it to me, yeah, the government would be fully in favor of that because you're right that they don't want Charles Schwab to go under.
Well, it's not. Well, it's. I mean,
don't say they can't because. Well, was it Morgan Stanley that went under in 2008? I mean, that was a big company. And Goldman is the one they stuck in. Go ahead.
A bunch of banks got together and
had a party.
We're gonna bail out some other. I think it was the Silicon Valley, but some other bank that's been highly affected by it, or that bank, and they just got up a bunch of money and they were like, yes, we're just doing this because we just believe in the strength of the banking system. And I'm like, no, you're doing it because you don't want people to freaking panic and start
run on the bank.
Yeah. Because I mean, just don't want the domino effect to start. Don't tell me we're all y'all big fat cats are out there like we're just doing it out of just the goodness of our heart and because we love America and all this. No, that's not why you're doing it. It's a business decision.
Of course, I mean that's transparent. Any adult observer should be able to figure that out. Do we want to go to the viewing point? I don't think we're going to make it all the way to the beach. I'm already down to 20% battery.
That's up to you.
The viewing point is uphill, but I mean, good view. And the beach is the other way, downhill.
Well, don't hurt yourself. I mean, I'm not.
Don't
being
hurt him,
sarcastic.
Hammer. No, but it's. What do you think? What do you guys think? Erica, you have an opinion on this?
Okay, because I hate walking uphill or just doing anything actually. Okay, so if you walk uphill, you do go back. Okay, where's the bus that you have to get back to?
Oh, it's behind me. I can make a leisurely walk to that. I'm not in a hurry.
The beach is downhill from the bus, so you'd have to walk back uphill to get to the bus anyway.
Correct.
So yeah, just go ahead and do the lookout, because then you're already walking up that way anyway, and then you go downhill on the way back, so it'll be a pleasant
that's
walk
fair.
back to the bus.
Yeah. The last leg of the journey is downhill.
That okay, fair enough. Yeah,
your logic is superlative.
Thank you.
All right, that's the lookout. I'm pointing at it right now. We're gonna head towards it.
Let us also just say that please do not base financial decisions on anything said here in the Untethered live stream.
Pull all your money out of the bank and put it into your mattress. Best advice. Take it from me. I'm a professional in my own mind.
Maybe don't do that. But
pulling it out of U.S. Bank for sure.
I mean, because then if your house burns down, you're.
Part of the reason I got this account was because maybe a year off in the future, whenever I'm able to pay people back, after I'm able to pay people back, I wanted to save some money, and I was thinking, well, I should be funneling money every month from my Chinese account to an American account. After they did this, I'm like, why would I even think that? Just keep it in the Chinese account. I've never had problems with my Chinese debit card when I travel. Why would I mess with an American bank? I'm not going to do it.
Not going to do it.
Not going to do it. I mean, I'm saying that after I've been rejected from ever starting any kind of American account.
I mean, do you think that they would actually check anything that we send to them? Because I can falsify documents, but I mean, that's just a last effort. But I mean,
Again, please don't falsify documents, audience. This is.
I mean, this is just,
no, leave
allegedly.
Leave this to the professional. Erica, we'll have to talk about that later, I guess.
I hate these people. I'm looking at their stupid page. You can't even get in touch with them.
No.
On a phone line, so they can just ask you around all over the place, like, bloop, bloop, bloop. Let's just pass you on to the next person. They'll say,
I'd like to ask you a question.
So many 90s references in this video today, ladies and gentlemen. It's fine, though.
All right, Eric, I think you're right. I'm just going to enjoy looking at this beach and not going to it.
Oh.
Yep.
How gorgeous that is.
That's very pretty. And as
that's the ground.
This hill also looks much less dangerous than the last ones you were on. So if you get really tired, you can just roll down it.
I mean, it's not. Those are all bushes. That would hurt a lot.
Oh, crap.
It's not grass.
Well, yeah, but
crap. To be fair, I mean, you wouldn't roll far.
Right. You just hit the first really strong bush and be like, womp.
What?
All I'm saying is it's better than rocks, okay? That's all I'm getting at. It's better than rocks.
It is.
I just want to be right.
Well, you're doing great.
No, I'm not.
Heavens, how much farther can it be? Oh my God. That's gorgeous. Look at that. What?
That's nice. Wow.
This is, and by the way, for you intrepid hikers who are like, well, he didn't go very far. You're right. This is only the first beach. There are at least 4, maybe 5 beaches that are over the next several hours of hiking. On this, it's called the MacLehose Trail.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the trail there. And people.
Are those like structures? Those white things out in the water there? Are those structures or are they boats?
Oh, you can't see that. Okay. Let me zoom in
I
on
can
that.
see that they're spots, but I can't make out what they are.
All right. We will zoomity zoom because.
Oh my gosh, they're boats.
Fanciness. Yeah, they're not cheap boats either. Although I gotta say, up over around at the town, there was some mega yachts over there. That's pretty cool. Somebody just said, "Hey, time to find the most beautiful spot in Hong Kong and lay on the." I gotta say, Hong Kong beaches have been filthy. The ones I've gone to. This one, you know, who knows? Because you can't tell a beach is dirty until you get up to it. Anyway, let me zoom out so you're not walking all over.
That's got to be cleaner than Altoona Lake.
I think I do suspect that this is, especially just looking at how clear the water is. This is really pretty, and we are stuck out a long ways from the city, and we're on the opposite side from the Pearl River, which is where a lot of trash comes from when it's floating out into the ocean. So all of that makes me think these are probably really clean beaches. If anybody has been to Hong Kong and been to beaches on like Hong Kong Island itself, ooh, you do not want to get in the water. They're pretty because you can, as long as you're back far enough, you can't see how much trash is in there. But boy, trying to get in that water and you are just swimming with, you know, plastic wrappers and toilet paper and everything.
My mom was telling me earlier that there was some billionaire in Japan that's recently, I think, completed or started on building a big yacht that will be 100% carbon neutral.
Oh,
which is kind of cool.
Again.
Well, I mean,
not building the yacht is probably the carbon neutralist thing. But I'm sure they didn't consider that.
I mean, the guy wants a yacht. This is the best option.
He's not going to settle for no yacht.
Right. He needs a yacht. So
if you try to switch his yacht for no yacht, he'll notice for sure.
We've switched this millionaire's yacht for no yacht. Let's see if he notices. It's just a millionaire, walks off a dock and plunges into the water.
And we had to make it like a cartoon millionaire. Make sure he's got an ascot and a monocle and
yes,
maybe a cane.
Yes, and he looks like Monopoly Man. Yeah.
Well, I'm about to get on my yacht. Whoa!
Someone switched my yacht to no yacht.
Oh shit! God, I have to say, Big Fine Waterway, back that thing up. That got to be the high point for several episodes.
Oh, well, thank you. You just keep trying jokes, and it's like a wave cycle. The 7th one is, always it's going to be a good one. But you can't find it unless you keep trying. You lay some eggs.
Oh my God, lay some eggs.
Please lay some eggs. Do you know how
okay,
much they're going for now? Holy crap.
He'll be a billionaire. Chicken.
I could be a millionaire. I could have my own not yacht.
Good. Oh God, what do I do? All right, guys. Glad I've been able to show everybody what terrible shape I'm in.
Well, it's a lovely view. What a
It's
wonderful.
lovely here. It's really beautiful. I've got the fresh water on this side with the reservoir, and I got this beautiful ocean water, clear enough you can see. See the bottom of the ocean. That's not right. The bottom of the area. Right up to where those boats are. I don't know if you guys can tell it. You can really see that. Really nice.
We saw the boats and the very clear water. Yeah, you really could see all the way to the bottom. It was great.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The rocks there on the other side, you can see them right down to the ground.
It was almost as clear as that island you went to in Saipan, the northern island, right?
Yeah, that's right, Menyagaha.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
water around that was super clear.
It was super clear. It was clearer there than it is here. But
sure, but this is close. This is close.
This is right here. And I don't think I'm going to walk down to it. I'm just looking at the trail way up here and the beach way down there, and I'm like, yeah, Eric is right. I would have to come back up here. And I'm sure I would just kill myself on the way. Be like, nah, this is easier.
This is easy.
I'm going to fling myself off of something. Thing is, in order to throw yourself off something, you still got to climb up to the top.
Well,
so much trouble. I guess I'll just stay alive.
It is a lot of trouble to stay alive. You're right. It's, jeez.
Well, it's also a lot of trouble to kill yourself.
Nah.
Trouble in every direction. I don't think there's a rope store here.
Oh.
Sorry. All right, I'm going to pretend like I climbed to the top and then climb that.
I mean,
maybe get a picture.
We don't know that you didn't. As far as we know,
right?
This is
well,
the
top. You can clearly see there's stairs going up, but includes the possibility of being the top. But you didn't figure it out on your own, so I should have just left it. Yep, I'm at the top, guys. It's a lot of fun up here at the top, where this bench is, and I'm going to lay down.
Made it to the summit of the reservoir.
Listen, guys, I'm going to put more stuff on for next week, but it may just be a couple of episodes because I really want to make sure I'm not doing anything that spends any money at all. I know there's some graffiti we can go look at.
That's fine. I also hope I'm not doing anything with money. It requires money. I mean,
right.
Making it would be nice.
Wouldn't it, though? It'd be delightful. I also hope they get that freaking... She's already canceled the old work permit, so now they're going to go in and do another one. I just hope it comes through quickly next week. I know it won't, though, because that's just not how things work. All right, guys. Thanks again for joining me. Thanks to everyone who tuned in. We had several viewers today. We call them watchers.
Watchers.
We had several watchers. We had several people doing that. Yeah, and I appreciate you guys tuning in, and we've got some comments, and we'll be back in the city for whatever it is. I'm sure we'll be back in the city next episode. I just mainly wanted to come out here and show that there's a lot to Hong Kong. It's not just the city. Hang on. I don't have much battery left. Let me flip the camera around. I just wanted to show you guys. This is the whole point of what we are doing. Look how far off. Look at the mountain. We are nowhere near the city. This is not urban promise. It's not just around the corner. Hong Kong has plenty of areas that are like this, that are just very national park-like or state park-like. As far as the eye can see. All right, sorry, I'll turn it back around. I'm possibly losing my mind.
It's crazy to see how huge this is, considering you were on an island that was 12 miles long, 6 miles wide.
Right, yeah, maybe that's part of it for me. I'm like, this place is more than it's more than 10 miles long. Isn't that cool? That's not me. Okay, sorry. I've stretched this out. All right, guys, thanks again. I hope you'll join me for the next one, whatever it is. I haven't posted anything yet, but I'll work on that tonight. I got the weekend to wait because can't expect people to work on the weekend. All right, guys. Thanks to the viewers. Thanks to you guys.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye, everybody. I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Jag är Peter och de här kommer då det är personer som tar över. Jag är med sig själva i blurren. Men jag kan inte vara till och med 4. Den är nu. Jag kan hålla sig kontroll. Hemma. Nej, kom nu. Ja, jag är Peter och de här kommer då det är personer som tar över. Jag är med sig själva i blurren.
Sorry, guys. Did you guys see what was up there?
What?
Are you still there?
What was it?
Well, I don't know. My screen just froze. It stopped showing me anything, so I didn't know.
Oh. No, like the closing credits came on, the closing music and stuff. We're still live, by the way.
Yeah, we are still live. Sorry, people that are watching. We didn't stick the landing on this one.
I mean, that's okay.
I mean, my screen just froze. I couldn't tell if the thing was still playing or what.
It wasn't when you. It was still playing when you came in.
Okay, shall we try this again then?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye again.
Bye.
Jag är Peter och de här kommer då det är personer som tar över. Jag är med sig själva i blurren. Men jag kan inte vara till och med 4. Den är nu. Jag kan hålla sig kontroll. Hemma. Nej, kom nu. Ja, jag är Peter och de här kommer då det är personer som tar över. Jag är med sig själva i blurren. Men jag kan inte vara till och med 4. Den är nu. Jag kan hålla sig kontroll.